heaven, West Virginia.
Steve, what's the number?
199,000, another big miss here. November revised up to just 249 from 210,000. Private sector jobs were 211, so it looks like we might have lost some government jobs there.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And did you hear their reaction to that? Like, how are we going to spin this for the Biden administration to make it look good for the economy, to make it look like he's actually having a good economy during his administration? There's nothing you can do. I mean, less than 200,000 jobs in a month. That's horrible. And they were calling for 500,000 and missed it by quite a bit. And of course, they'll fudge the numbers like they did on the last one. Last one, he got about 210, and then they changed it. Now it's around pretty close to 250. And they're going to change this one to around 220 to make it look better. And of course, in the next video I'm going to show you after this one, you have Jim Cramer and the young host that he's talking to, which this guy doesn't know anything about economics, and he's running an economic show on MSNBC. It's killing me. And of course, they do a huge spin job on this, trying to make it like look better than what it really is, and blaming that thing that's going around for why the job numbers are so low. So go ahead and check it out. Hope you enjoy. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Peace.
We're back to some amazing, in some ways, we're back to some sort of amazing job environment, but then in other ways, we're not. And then there's how backward looking is this anyway?
I'm not sure how backward it is. I mean, I think with Omicron, if you turn to page 3 of the least household survey, I thought it was very interesting that 3.1 million people reported they've been unable to work because their employer closed or lost business due to the pandemic. This is what I'm hearing from a lot of CEOs, is that basically, look, we can't staff, or we're looking for people, or a lot of our customers have gone under. So, I mean, except the Paychecks, which actually has some good numbers for small business, I thought this was very mixed, this report. And we really got, geez, Andrew, this thing is just, and eventually this is going to be an issue that is almost like Homeland Security, that it rises to that level. I mean, I think we've totally lost control of this thing. Totally.
Jim, Jay Powell sees this number and thinks what? And as a function of that, is going to do what? Does he tighten quicker? Does he? How do you think this plays out? You know, the market's turned red here across the board.
Well, I think Jay's, he's a really thoughtful man, and I think he's saying, well, wait a second. All of my friends have Omicron. All my buddies have it. Everybody's got it. Maybe we got to wait to see how it blows through before we make any serious decisions. But look, remember, he's a rigorous guy who doesn't really pay attention to what the hedge funds are saying. I know he's got to like the minority hiring. He's got to like the pastiche of all the different areas that are buying. But he's too thoughtful to just say this is important. I think he says, wow, everyone's got Omicron. We got to wait.